Right there, gents, here we can see there's not many places that will let you do camping, wild camping, and we'll have a range set up, free of use, don't charge you a penny for, even cut the grass because the house said he was going to bring down some shooters. I want to do a zeroing of a couple of rifles, and that's why he's got the zeroing targets up here with witness screens behind them. So that means if you see where the round goes, but then you'll be able to adjust it down, up or down or whatever, and that is the witness screen, that is the target. There's one thing we don't take the mickey about with Al. I know he's RF and all that, but that man is a bloody good shot, and he's got some very, well, over the years he's scrimped and saved some very top of the range shooting gear. But and there's obviously the metal plate. Ding! So that's a bit low, even to the ground, that is. That should be up where the targets are, but you know. Anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, that's a target. And range disciplines there, they're just setting up, nobody's even loading a weapon or nothing like that. But I'm going to walk down there now and get out of the firing range, because one of them just shouted out, "Target scream when hit."
Sight alignment, eye relief must be correct. Position and hold must be firm enough to support the weapon. Not bad for a sapper, eh?
No, I was just going to say that, mate. I was just going to say that. Now here, Paul Shovelrecce, obviously range disciplines all done, and all safety precautions, because somebody will have a word, wouldn't they?
That's right. Trigger's, the safety's off. Trigger's quite light-ish on that one.
Right.
It's got a max trigger.
Steel.
Dinger.
Dinger.
Yeah, because I'm trying to save the dots for myself up there too.
You want to do a bit of zeroing, mate, didn't you? It's only, I say it's only, it's 2.2 rimfire. But with that weapon, and the way I was dressed it up.
Yeah.
Dressed it up is the rifle's far more capable than the actual 2.2 rimfire, mate. Yeah, far more capable. And we've got the old dogs in the background. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. But yeah, David, you love shooters, sir, don't you? You do love shooters. Yeah, no, nice one, mate. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking overlapped it, mate.
Okay, when you understand the zeroing, ladies and gents, Paul's eye and ours eye are probably quite similar, but you can have somebody else get down there, aim dead centre, and you know they'd need to, each one would need to be zeroed to the individual firer. So if I'm saying that to people, if they're missing, like, don't be downhearted, because you've got those proper witness screens up there and that, mate, for when I was going to get down and do some, like, you know, put millimetre zeroing on it later on.
Yeah. Everyone's a winner.
It's a 10-round mag head, so keep going.
Oh, I'm not sure. But he's not counting his rounds.
Yeah.
Did you get much haze off that, off the front of that?
Not at this range, no.
No.
200 you do. That's the furthest I shot it to.
Does that heat up enough to give you a mirage?
Not really. That's
No,
really.
I don't, because that's obviously that's what it's meant for.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, does it get that hot?
No. Let's protect the sound suppressor.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that. But what they're for is to keep the heat down, so you don't get a mirage in front of the scope. Catches on the very front.
I love this rifle. Yeah. Push it forward.
Push it forward, yeah. This is
What now? I'll keep an eye out.
Tim. We're giving a little familiarisation with the
trigger.
rifle.
That's it.
Until you're going to fire, mate, yeah?
Until you're ready, yeah.
Again, he's getting a nice sight picture now. Al has his sights go quite back. First time Tim's shot a shooter, and this is the ideal place to do it. Plenty of knowledgeable people, and as I said to him, nothing can go wrong. And all he's got to do is get down there and enjoy it. Alright, Tim, you've got to push the bolt forward, mate. Take your first round in the chamber. Yeah. Don't think you can. Yeah. There we go, sir. That's it. Pull it back on you a little bit. That's it, sir. That's it.
What you can do now,
Finger off the trigger until you're going to fire, sir. That's it.
get your sight picture.
Yeah.
Now the bolt is closed, and when you're ready, right at the last second, just gently spin the trigger.
And Tim, just nice one, mate. Just remember to take a couple of deep breaths, sir, yeah? And just before you fire, just hold your breath and then fire, sir. Otherwise, you forget to breathe and you start shaking. That's it. Nice one. There we go. Hey, he's got the hang of this, hasn't he? Nice one, mate. Good skills.
Thank you.
No, you've got 10 rounds, mate. Hey, come on, sir. There we go, sir. And it is good if people haven't shot before. Sort of relaxed environment to have a go, because it can be a little bit foreboding. You think, actually, that's a proper shooter. No, that's a proper shooter. Alright, it's only 2-2, but I wouldn't stand in front of one. No.
Stop as a fly,
Huh? Don't start, sir, because you've got proof. You've shot flies on targets, mate, and you can prove it, sir. I did say up there, sir, because credit where it's due, RAF, we take the piss. One thing we don't take the piss about is your shooting, sir, alright? Or your shooters that you got, mate, because you're not rich, you've built that up over years, mate, ain't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's it, mate. It's your passion, sir. Hence, RAF, we take the piss, shooting, don't, mate. Yeah, I see, that's it, mate. You're on it. Look at his bolt action there. He's getting smooth with that. There we go, that's it. No worries. That's it, mate, no worries.
Tim, just clear, lift the bolt for me.
Yeah.
That's it. Pull it back. Straight
Pull it back. Tim, if you just go in front of the magazine, just show you, mate, just put your hand down underneath the barrel in front of the magazine. There's a little catch in front of the magazine. Pull it back to you, right in front of the magazine, mate. Back more, back more. That's it, see that? There you go, sir. You're on it. Hey, we put his name down for the fucking commandos, eh? Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate, have another go, because, Tim, being honest, the first 10 rounds, mate, you're a little bit raw, but have a little break and then come back and then you have a fun shoot, mate, because, like I say, there's nothing to go wrong, mate, is there?
That was so cool,
Yeah, he was on it, sir. You had a nice little body position down there straight away. But yeah, it's a bit... You're going to have get a Rory Rambo picture with the shooter, sir. It's like, it's just, you've got to have it, like, you know.
Yeah, that was cool.
No, nice one, mate. Because there ain't going to be that many times where you're going to have shooters and have a little cabby, mate. I don't mind, the 2.2's not too expensive, mate. You know, he wants people to come down and do something they've not done before, mate. Yeah, boom.
No, I can't.
No. I had to pull me noggin right back. Yeah.
It was black a lot until I just moved, and then I couldn't find that position every time.
No, but see, the thing is that, mate, when you zeroed that rifle, what I would do and everybody else would do, either make the stock longer or take the sight forward. Yeah, and I was always like that with every other weapon. You know, even like my sister on my normal service rifle was right at the end. You know, it's just it, mate. So do you know that sight picture where you get it, and then you know we sell left and right and that, mate. All you do is either put a longer butt so it pulls your back, your neck back, like, or the sight goes forward, and it's just a natural position of everybody's different. Going to be body's going to be different, mate. Because as I said there, you know, when I said like if Al, and I'll do your body, if Al's got that zeroed and he hits the centre of the visible mass, yeah, and then I got down behind the rifle, I would aim at centre of the visible mass, and my rounds probably come there or there or there or something like that, mate. And then all we'd do there with the old the sight is move the sight, you know, click it up. You can't move the barrels, you move the sight to match where the barrel rounds are landing, and then that's it, and that'd be perfectly zero to you, mate. So as I said to you, you didn't, but no, you've done some good shooting there. Well, you know what I mean? If you do miss, it's only because it's not intimately zero to you. And that's just the easiest way of doing it, mate. Because, like, we didn't have a battle partner in the army and that type of stuff, mate. Like Tuppy months ago. He would zero his rifle to him, yeah? And I would do mine to mine. Because we're battle partners, I would grab his rifle and then I would get, you know, at least 100 metres, mate, yeah, fire, and then obviously you always aim at the centre of the visible mass, yeah. Anybody tells you anything else, it's, you know, when they put the sniper thing on the, no, mate, centre of the visible mass. And if I knew, yeah, and if my rounds were there, I'd know that if I ever used his rifle in angle, I would aim here. So if I aim here, his rounds are going to, see, it's literally, people said you've got like zero end just down to really simple, you know, because it can get a bit complicated when, you know, you get all these know-it-alls tell you what it is. So any time I fired Tappy's rifle, I would aim there, mate, and my rounds should impact in and around that area. And I just remember where my point of aim was. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you because it's meant to be a bit of fun. No, and the first 10 rounds, no, it's first 10 rounds, it's always like, oh, I've never done this before. Yeah. And if you didn't, and you didn't have that little bit of forebodance, you might be dangerous on the range, but you're not. So yeah, have another 10 rounds, sir. And this is, I'm on this. I'm on this. Yeah, no, you're on it, sir. And we get a couple of war pictures because it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Yeah. No, definitely, mate. We call them Rambos.
There's 5 I can't bring here because they're not sound suppressed.
Yeah.
You push the bolt forward.
So again, now?
But anyway, bring it back, ladies and gents. No, that's good skills there, mate. And yeah, boom. Nice. No, it's Al, mate. He brings his shooters down. Good lad. Because you can say now.
Yeah, on the front there. So cut the pointing sound down. Silencer. The AR, the M16's got one. That's got it. But the other 5 haven't, so that's why I can't bring him here. Huh. Big long range one, the 762 one. It's like an artillery piece going.
No, that's it. No, it's always cheers for sorting this out because you're a lot of proper, Tim, you're a proper shooter now, sir. And that is a shootout that you could take to a proper shootout. You know, like Geronimo. You know, the little 2-2 rounds are a bit disappointing, mate. But that's just UK shooting, mate, isn't it?
Well, next time I'll bring the yeah. Next time I'll bring the M16, which is normal sort of bullets. But these are max grade ones, so. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, that's just UK law, sir.
What's the relevance of 2-2?
Well, you can use it for target or rabbiting, things like that. But
2-2 though, is that the grams or something?
No, it's the diameter of the bullet.
Okay.
So that's, in theory, the same diameter as an M16 bullet.
Is that 2.2?
Yeah,
what?
0.22.
0.22?
Yeah.
Okay, we see doing a nice bit of a spoon. Is that for Steve's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said too much in the spoon.
Yeah. That's the site owner's missus. Dave's going to do a...
Oh, it's going to be Steve's actually. You can say it's for his missus. It's for him. Going through, mate.
I'll tell you what, so I'll grab me camp coffee. So I've got camp coffee now. Yeah. Suit me. I'll come over, mate.
Yeah, so I thought I'd start. A bit of cherry he gave me the other week when he was here.
Nice
not
little bit.
It's early stages yet, but it's not. It's going to be a sort of a showpiece piece than anything, not a usable piece. He said.
Yeah. Oh, nice one,
so
mate.
Do a bowl, but it's obviously going to change from that. You know,
it's nice to do that for him. He's a great bloke, isn't he?
Yeah,
Great
he's a
bloke.
nice guy.
Yeah.
Plus, I ain't done no carving in absolutely ages anyway. So,
But
you know what I
I'm
mean?
liking that axe, mate. But the thing is with you can bring axes out that I've never seen before when I've known you 6 years.
You was with me when I bought that.
Was I? Yeah. Wilderness gathering?
Bushcraft show.
Bushcraft show, so.
Yeah. You fell asleep on it because don't you remember?
Oh, we used to having a mooch about and that. Dave, you know what my memory's like anyway, mate. But like the old carving kit there, mate, all self-made that, sir, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the old carving bag there, sir? Ooh.
Yeah, done that, made that.
Very nice. The old camo. As we see, I think I'd get a big fat one with that if it was in a green colour, mate.
Oh, it's a lovely tent.
Yeah, oh, it's proper on it, mate. But
for the money, it's quite really nicely made.
Oh, that's your really bushcrafty kit, sir. That's your bushcrafty kit. There you go, sir.
I'm going to go down and cut that willow.
Yeah, nice one.
There's a seat there if you want to sit down.
Oh, cheers, sir. Just trying to do a little bit of filming and that, mate. Because you've got a very manly setup, sir. Very on it.
That mate, manly, that's me, all Rover in it though.
Oh, my eyes are just streaming like mad because of the old hay fever or whatever.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You've got hay fever?
I'm getting old, mate. Everything's breaking down, sir. But I've still got all the major bits are still working.
Yeah.
And when the other major bit stops working, Viagra. And the missus said, "Don't worry, I'll be paying for it." She watches it.
Happy though, ain't you, mate?
Well, you got to, sir. Otherwise, you know, keep the wife happy, and that'll be it, sir. Yeah.
Keep your cup over there, nice and
Oh,
over there.
yeah. No, just I'll show you a little potbelly stone there, sir, because you took that from junk to use them.
Junk to something,
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Yeah, it's been sitting in the garden, but it's someone's garden for bleeds a couple of
Yes.
years.
But I'll go and get my cup, so I'll come back, sit down, have a quick catch-up chat. Right, ladies and gents, Tim, Rough Timber, little fertile mind he's got. I think he's got a thing here, ladies and gents. And I've already inquired, you have got a prototype, so haven't you? Yeah, and we know I like prototype. I think you've got here, mate, you've got the 2 Lavus, which are all back in vogue and that now. Boom. And I'm going to show you this. I'm not going to seal his thunder because he's doing a film on that. That's connects to 2 poles. And then we see it a little bit better, ladies and gents. Connects to 2 poles. A ridge line pulling it together with a pole on the top. And that's proper solid now. That's proper on it. And I'll just step back, you know, because you're going to make an extremely lightweight, old style baker tent. Where'd they go? Oh, there you go, sir. Because I'll let you put the next bit on there, mate, and I'll bring you back. But I'm just doing a quick. Yeah, I think that's got a lot of mileage, sir. Yeah, oldie weldy and modern and easily doable, sir. Yeah. Nice one. No, sorry, mate, I'm not going to steal your thunder here, sir. Boom. Right, ladies and gents, this is Tim's new innovation. I actually think he's spot on it. So you got your 2 Lavu halves. This is a standard DD. This is a super light. You can have a 3x3 on there or a 3x4. You just turned a Lavu into a massive, great big baker style tent. He's got it in day mode now, so it's up high, so you're walking in and out of it. Bearing in mind Tim's a little bit shorter than me. But how simple is that, ladies and gents? Boom, you know. Nothing's coming in there. I have the old ridge line. Comes over and pulls it all together. It's proper solid, ladies and gents. You've got no worries on that. And the only things that you'll need to carry are them things there. Right, I don't want to show you too much of them because some twat will copy them and we'll be very angry with that. But yeah, boom. You know, there's 2 full-size bed rolls there. So it'll give you an idea of scale. Kit that side, kit that side. You know, if there's 2 of you going in there, people say the Lavus are heavy. Well, that's one bloke's going to carry that, another bloke's going to carry that. You've each got the little, I mean, the things at the top don't weigh no more than a packet of fags. And yeah, I'll proper. This has got a lot of mileage in it. It's like people say, "Oh, well, you're his mated." I'll tell you what, you know what I'm like for prototypes. But I've just negotiated because he's a good lad. He said, "Oh, I've got like, a couple of prototypes," so he said, "Oh, I'll give you them, man. You know, we are mates." But I've refused. But then I've got some, ladies and gents, because I'm going to make him a big like cover for one of his Jackery something rubbish, you know, the sunlight things. So we've had a dibble. We've had a dibble, Tim, haven't we?
We've had a dibble.
We've had a dibble, mate. I do respect that. Oh, you know, but yeah, we've had a dibble, sir. Exchange of goods or services. Because I think, you know, boom. People always complain. Well, it was a bit heavy. And that's the truth. That's the truth of that. But if one bloke's carrying that side, one bloke's carrying that side, boom. You know what I mean? You've now made. Oh, it's just.
Or like you say, if you got a 4x4 tarp,
Yeah.
You can throw 4x4 over it.
You just keep going, making that longer. Or a 3x4, mate, you know. That'd bring it down. But, you know, as I always said there, I mean, when that comes down, mate, that would, you know, it's down, you know, reasonable, you know what I mean?
Oh, you won't get wet.
No, well, you wouldn't get wet, mate, no. But again, it always comes to that. If you want total enclosure, bring a tent. Yeah, no, do you know what I mean? But there's a super light there, half and that. You've made it workable, mate. And I ain't sort of trying to pump it up on nothing. There's no skin off my nose. I mean, I've got a couple of them things, mate. Because I've got a DC them on a player point. You've now made a pine point that you can stick up anywhere. And you do not have to have that centre pole. But I will not... I put that little thought in your mind, mate, haven't I? I can see, look, no, that's it, sir. You're an innovator. And you're ticking over with that, mate, aren't you? Yeah. Because the last one you did would be good for player points and that, mate, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'm proper impressed with that, mate, I wouldn't say, and if I didn't, well, I wouldn't be happy, I'd be, wouldn't say so, mate. I think you was fair. Anyway, I'll leave it there, let your eyes be your guys, ladies and gents, no skin off my nose, but they're soon to be on the market, mate, yeah?
Couple of weeks time. Yeah.
Couple of weeks time, sir, yeah. Are you okay if I drop a link into your, yeah, alright, but as long as people know there's a, you know, well, you're doing a sensible thing, mate. You're going to get a bit of a stock of them. So it's the same with David's stuff. He likes it. If you're paying for something on a Sunday, you want it by the next one. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, if you're paying.
We're a bit impatient these days, aren't we?
We are, sir. We are. But no, I'm sort of, yeah, quite impressed with that, sir. And more impressed that one, you know, we're having a dibble now. You know, can't just keep taking things. That's coming up very nicely, Dave.
Yeah, slowly, mate.
Oh.
Be doing that, haven't we? But
Yeah. But you know, you'll start digging away at something,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden, poof, as we talked about earlier.
Together all
Yeah,
at one point.
yeah. But yeah, nice little setup, man. And all the lads, we've been saving our washing up because Mike Smith has joined us. We'll go over and see him now. Tim, I think you're on it with that, mate. Oh, good afternoon, Mike, sir. Wasn't being rude. I know you like to have a bit of peace when you're setting up, and I was helping him doing a little bit of filming for Tim's new innovation. Very nice, sir. Good to see you, sir. Long time no see and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm quite liking this as well, sir. That's a nice little setup, isn't it?
Well,
You've been playing with tarp in the garden, haven't you, sir?
yeah, I have actually. I've been playing with top setups and what have you.
Yeah.
But I mean, the beauty of this sort of thing is that I've got plenty of room under there to sleep in, and if the weather does get a little bit dodgy,
Drop it down.
drop the front.
Yeah, we're on it, sir. No, nice one, sir. Because there's a lot of super lights going around, mate. They are a bit expensive, but they're bloody good bits of kit, mate.
But this is, I mean, I must admit, I mean, this is just the standard 4x4.
Yeah.
Right, it's not the super light.
Oh, right, sorry, mate. Oh, I did, because there's weights flapping about there.
Yeah, no, it's not the super.
Oh, it did look like it. It did look like it, but...
no, I mean, I've got the super light 3x3, well, 3 by 2.9.
Yeah.
And I've played around with that on a number of occasions of different setups. And
Yeah.
it does work really well.
That's nice, mate. Because I'm also thinking, you know, if you was out in the Ulu, you could have 4 poles that you could cut down, mate, couldn't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're on it, mate, we're on it. I'm not going to say nothing, mate, but Tim, he's got one there, the top of that pole.
Yeah.
He's got another little invention that will let you do so many different things. It's unreal, mate. He's only got the one made there, mate. Can I just say I got a little bit of a semi on when I saw it? Have a look, mate. Have a look.
No, I will.
Yeah.
I will have a look.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
I don't want to say too much, but I think, oh, mate, that is a seller. That is something everybody's going to go, I want one of them. And that's not what I've been talking about, what he's done with the Lavoo, mate. Because he's actually, do you know something we always wanted to do? Make a Lavoo workable, bigger. He's done it there, mate.
To be honest with you, I got fed up with trying all the time.
Yeah, well, he's kind of done it, mate. And no, I was quite impressed there.
No, I actually found something at work the other day, right? Because occasionally I put, well, as you can see here, right? I put a pole up, right, and it's gone through.
Yeah. Tim, you need to see Tim, because when you see that thing that he's got, sir, and I'm calling it a thing at the moment, yeah, I don't want absolute dog stanglies, mate. It's got so many variations and things you can do with it. I'm not going to say too much because it's his thing, he's working on it.
No, exactly.
But that will be cured, sir.
Yeah.
But that will be cured. But I used to make the little tops, you know, the little cordon on it. Yeah,
exactly, yeah.
But it's having them when you want to do it, mate, yeah. Because that just makes you cry when you just do that with the top.
Yeah.
What's this you put on there, mate? Because that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a specialist material that you can buy. It's like a bit like a sticky thing, and then you seal it. So you do it on either side.
Yeah, no, nice one, mate. Better than the old gaffer tapes, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
A bit posh, yeah. But is it expensive, mate? Just out of
Reasonably expensive.
Yeah. But if you get enough in, you can do half a dozen, you know, repairs. It's not that expensive, mate.
Exactly, yeah.
When you think the old tarps are. Well, I ain't gonna say they're expensive, mate. Everybody's feeling the pinch now, aren't
It's a
they?
hell of a lot cheaper than buying a new top.
Top, yeah, yeah. No, that's it, sir. Yeah. We all live in a real world, don't we, sir?
And that's the way you've got to look at it, really.
Yeah, nice one.
It's cheaper than buying a new top.
So look at the old T-shirt there, sir.
Like this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really old.
Yeah.
This is.
Don't grow up, just buy bigger toys. Nice one. Long time no see, sir, and it's good to have you here, mate, even if only for the night. Anyway, I'm going to go and source a coffee for someone. I'm going to go and do my puppy face and somebody will make me a brew. Oh, mate, we've all saved the washing up for you, sir. We've all saved it, sir. Got marigolds, brilliant, excellent. It's reassuring to know that some things just don't change, Mike. And I'm going to go because you're going to tell me to Foxtrot Oscar in a minute, aren't you? He's too polite, Mark is. He's too polite. But yeah, it's me, a little setup there. One tigress, this is me sort of go-to tent. Oh, that's it, and that, look, a bird's pooed on me tent. Look at that, dirty bastards. Oh, one tigress, even forgot what this thing's called. But yeah, posh myself up a little bit. I've got myself a little chair bed in there, and actually just I got up this morning, haven't been back in there, so a few bits I pack away there. A little chair there. Now that's and me fishing bivvy bag. We're getting a bit bigger now. The old military. Well, my belly sticks out a bit. But this is one of them ones where you can, you know, fold it up and do all sorts of stuff with it. It's become my go-to tent, to be honest. Really liking it. He's on to something there. He solved a problem in the simplest way possible, and it's easily doable. Right, anyway, I'm gonna come over here now to the troops, and here we see shovel Ricky set up. Huh? Laying on the floor. The old United States Marine Corps, the older version, but the better version, mate, isn't it? Tough, robust. You got, is that Vitalus pack? Yeah. Virtus, I can never say it right, you know. Yeah, look, everything laid out like a guardsman. You had a little result with that bivvy bag though, mate, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from the old same stores as I got my new boots from. Well, it's alright, mate. He done you a little dibble on that, but they cost a lot more than.
I don't know what they cost new.
No.
That's brand new. So
But no, he's had a little result. I won't say because people will turn up wanting one for the price, mate. And you've known this geezer a good amount of years, haven't you? Yeah, yeah. Because he done me a result with my boots as well, didn't he? Which I'll show in a minute anyway. There's Al there, sitting there quietly. Al's not very happy because there's not a lot of aircraft taking off, sir.
no,
And he can't smell J2O, you know, like jet fuel or nothing, can you? Huh?
Jet A1.
Jet A1. Oh, they've changed it since I. When I was in, it was paraffin, wasn't it? You know, you had that bloke spun the propeller and ran away quick, didn't he?
that bloody jet's been using.
Did you hear somebody talking there?
Yeah, you little fucker.
No. not really, madam. He was in the Messerschmitt. Stand board, but that's the only joke in the world, sir. Right, anyway, ladies and gents, and you're getting on with that one, so I'll have a little. Yeah, there's lots of one, doesn't he? Yeah. And he never got at it because you did. Well, no, he was in there first.
Like Chris's teepee better.
Right, anyway, take care, ladies and gents. Just in between all the shooting and that, ladies and gents. Just want to bring you back on that. Lovely knife, mate. Lovely grain. That's for the Steve, his missus, the owner of the land. Yeah, nice one, mate. I don't know if you just got the idea. I'm not like sort of.
It's quite nice in the hand because you can use it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
she wanted like a big, you know, yeah, like, you know.
Spoon of some sort.
Yeah,
So.
for you know, the pans and that, like, you know. That's nice,
But
mate.
look, they're just going to go on the wall or something. So.
I love all the little knots in it and that, mate. Yeah, no, you know what I mean? But except that one looks like a bogey, but that's nice, mate.
A few of them, yeah.
Yeah. And that sort of good. Yeah, no, nice.
Waves look quite nice, don't they?
Yeah, no, nice one. Yeah, I love that, mate. Yeah. Don't let my missus see that. I never made one, as we know, and she nicked it.
I think it's quite nice, doesn't it?
No, you want it, sir. You are on it. No. Love it. Tiny little. Were they expensive, mate? I'm thinking they're not going to be cheap, mate.
£12. About a pound each.
That ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
It's not for titanium, mate.
Especially Susie, if you've got a bit of meat, you can skewer it. And cook on.
Here's a boneless forage, mate. Yeah, I'm quite taken with them, mate.
They do seem to be, and they're decent pegs as well.
No, fair enough, mate. But that is the Langshan 2 then, mate, yeah?
That's the Langshan 1.
1,
I know what, I've seen enough of these, but I've never seen one in person.
Yeah.
No.
I've changed a few bits and pieces on it, I've redone this guy at the front because it's only come from there, and it sort of, and it sort of turned. It was just a loop down there.
Yeah.
Then it came back and attached to these.
Oh, right.
Right, but I've just put a little bit of 3mm shock cord on both.
I need to go and get my glasses up.
Yeah, I just put a little bit of 3mm shock cord on those. Yeah, I need to change that. It's a little bit heavy.
No, I'm just thinking, mate. No, but if you're up there when you're in the wind, mate, because this is when you're doing like Mike, because like you're going out, mate, and you're walking 18 miles, and you're going, no, and then you're going, oh, I only took the dog for a walk. No, serious, mate, and I, fair do, sir. I mean, I just get exhausted looking at, when you do that map thing and you show you where you've been walking all along the coast, and I got exhausted just fucking watching that, sir. But as you say, this is under a kilo, sir.
This is with everything, 900 grams.
So ready to go, sir. And the price of this, mate?
I think I paid about 100. It was about 120. You can pay all different prices.
Yeah.
I will give the guys due. There's a place because I got this from in this country.
Oh, right.
Right, because normally most people get them from China.
Yeah. But I'm liking the green, mate.
What's the
Outdoor gear essentials.
Outdoor gear essentials,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, no, fair enough. We'll give them a shout if you've had a good little price, mate. You've had a good bit of service.
No. It's, I mean, like, and it comes sort of like within a couple of days.
And it's got the inner and all that, mate. Yeah.
strength like in winds?
I have seen a couple of videos where these are ripped apart.
Right.
But to be fair, right, where they've pitched their tents, I don't think it's been a very good choice. Yeah.
Oh, mate, nice one. And you literally, well, it's a new toy, so you want to play with it, but you've done the ridging lines and obviously you've done a little bit of seam sealing there, mate.
Yeah, well, it comes, see, this one comes seam sealed, except just for these, just these tie-up points here.
Yeah.
Right. And I've seen videos where they've been leaking through them, so so I've just put a bit of sealant on the outside and also on the inside.
You're on it, sir. You're bang on it.
So
Bang on it. Because what you're also doing there, sir, is and that's a ground sheet under there, ladies and gents. Looks a bit tosh, but you're very. That's the builder stuff you use, mate.
yeah, Tyvek.
Tyvek?
Tyvek.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
It's really lightweight.
Yeah.
And it's a breathable membrane. A lot of people use them for ground sheets and whatever.
Well, Mike, you know, I wouldn't use one for a ground sheet because you never fucking got me a bit.
I've still got loads if you want some.
I'll have a little bit, mate. I'll have a little bit. But no, it's
What size is this?
That's the 3x3.
Is this
3x3.
super light?
Yeah.
super light.
Right. So if you put it in this configuration with the tie outs, the pegs, and that little bit of Tyvek ground sheet, because the Tyvek only goes halfway. Right, this is 730 grams.
I never thought about using one like this. But I've got one here.
Yeah.
Well, nor did I. But again, to give credit to the guy who I watched, I mean, again, it's a YouTube video, a guy called Papa Hiker.
Papa Hiker.
Papa Hiker. He's Dutch. And, but he does
He does all sorts of different
configurations.
keeps trying to flog your wooden sort of shoes.
For me being a short ass,
Yeah.
I can sleep in there no problem. But you longer, lanky sods, you could probably go diagonal.
Fat ass, look at that. No, it's I've seen them set up in a similar sort of configuration, you know, the tents and all that.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, I've just dropped that over the top there, but I mean, if you wanted to, obviously, once you're in there.
Every time I start filming, them dogs start barking, don't they?
Take that off as well.
Yeah.
Then you can.
Right down and inside, isn't it?
And that is now fully enclosed.
Yeah.
Now the only problem I think with being it fully enclosed is that there'd be condensation.
Yeah.
So because if I was sleeping in that, I'd be sleeping over the back. I mean, it can be a little bit tauter, so you wouldn't get all that sagging. But I'd be
with this, if you've got the wind direction right, you can have that pegged
All
out,
right.
so that gives you some airflow.
A little vestibule and that, mate. But the thing is, there's another problem here. I think I remarked earlier on. If somebody has a fart in the tent, it's got nowhere to go, so has it? No, it's a thing. It is a thing. It's a design feature. Where it's like a spacesuit. I mean, I mucked that one up because imagine like dropping a curry fart in a spacesuit. Where's it going to go? Because they regurgitate that air as well, don't it?
So I mean, I quite like the configuration. I mean, whether that being only 200 grams heavier, whether that is a good enough.
I would go with a tent, mate. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, anyway, yeah. There's my baby over there. I'm going to go over here and annoy these guys.
My BD tarp, I'd said in the 3 to 3 today.